Hello everyone. This is going to be a reading for the month of May 2020 for Scorpio. You are a bit behind. I mean, I'm a bit behind for your reading, so today I decided to do it finally, and so we can put it up. First, I'm going to, say this. This is a general reading. It may resonate with you, and no, please excuse the dogs. They're not mine. It's going to be a general reading. It's going to be hopefully for love, but if it goes somewhere else, please don't get angry. If it resonates with you, please comment, like, share, subscribe on my channel. It's a new channel and I need all the help I can get. So first I'm going to draw a couple of cards from Angel Answer Oracle cards. I like to start a bit with to see just the energy or something that is maybe on your mind and you cannot solve it, or we'll see. Anyway, after I do that, we will do tarot reading and a little more oracle cards and so on and so on. Anyway, let's see what the angel answers got for you. Almost. Okay. I have to learn not to talk so much. I'm taking too much time on these videos where I start talking too much. Okay, what you got is this. Within the next few months, compromise and communicate clearly. I would say that, well, whatever you are inquiring about or whatever situation you are in, obviously something can be solved with clear communication, compromise, and probably within the next few months. So whatever it is, obviously it's not something that can be okay, just let me show you the cards. So within the next few months, compromise and communicate clearly. So probably something that is on your mind needs you to communicate very clearly on what is maybe on your mind, what is bothering you, what would you like to change in your life, or maybe in your partnership, or maybe in your relationship. There is probably something that needs a clear communication and compromise. Nothing changes fast. So probably in the next few months it's going to be good for you to do. You should be patient, okay, and just leave things to unfold. And also don't rush anything. And we will see through the reading, maybe we get even more, like, some more information about these cards that just came out. I will also draw cards from Angel Therapy. I think they're also very nice cards, and it can help also a little to get one message from them. I pre-shuffled everything, so let's just see what our angels having in store for you, my dear Scorpio. I want to see messages for Scorpio. Please channel me clear and correct messages for Scorpio, angels, spirits, and guides. Okay. We have to shuffle a bit more. Okay. You got singing and dancing. I don't know whether my Scorpios will be happy with this, but maybe some of them will. It says express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. So maybe it's time to relax, just dance your troubles away, or whatever that is in your mind and that is making you not go forward. If you're stuck somewhere, just put some music, move around your house, dance, feel the energy of not, of feeling free and comfortable and relaxed. I think that's always a good idea, no matter where, in which situation we are. You know, music heals everything. At least it's comforting or something. But dancing, if you dance, you know, like nobody's watching, that's even best. That's the best way to relax. So just go on, you know, put some music, dance. I'm going to now see what is going to come from your tarot cards. So I'm using Radiant White Spirit Tarot, and for clarification, I'm using Light Seers Tarot. So these two decks, for now, maybe in time I change, but now I like these two decks. So let's see what is there for my Scorpio. So Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Sorry, Sun, Venus, Moon rising. If you have any placements like this could be a reading. Of course, it's for May, but it can be also timeless. Whenever you see this video, it can resonate with you, and maybe, you know, there is a message for you in it, no matter the time stamp. Okay, let's see. What do we have for Scorpio? What are the messages for Scorpio for the month of May? I will do, I will draw you past position, present position, challenge, possible outcome, and advice from spirit. So let's see. If you are bored with the shuffling, you can always, you know, go fast forward. For now, I want to do this way. I know it takes a bit of too much time and in video, but I don't know. I think it's good to do it like that. Okay, see, cards are falling out. You got Two of Wands in reverse, in past position, in present position, the Empress. Opa. Maybe some love. Okay, in up 3 cards in your challenge. Oh my god, everything's reversed. 8 of Wands in reverse, Justice in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. Come on, Scorpio. Why is it in reverse? Come on. In again reverse. You're killing me. So there is. Okay, I will show you the cards when I take them out and when I do the clarification, but there's trouble in paradise. What is happening? I mean, I don't know. How are you with emotions usually? Man, thank you, God. You will have to change your perspective. That's a possible outcome, so. Okay, let's see the clarification now. So you have Two of Wands in reverse in your past, Empress in your present. What did I say here? 9 of Wands, Justice and Lovers in reverse in your challenge. Your advice from Spirit, oh, too much. Advice from Spirit is Knight of Cups. And your possible outcome is the Hanged Man. And now I'm going to clarify. I clarified already the 2 ones, but now I'm going to clarify the Empress or the present position. Let's see. I don't know why everything is falling in reverse. Okay. Okay. We go. Okay, great. There is some hope in the challenge department. We'll see what happens. Okay, Knight of Cups. Shuffling. It's a hard job. Oh, oh. Okay, good. Like it. Okay, I will just take one more card if it falls out. If not, I will stop. Not to take too much time on shuffling. I'm trying to not, make 40-minute videos for the first time. But you never know. Oh my god, we'll take all that. Well, let's take all that. Okay. 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 So, Scorpio. I'm sorry, I have to look at that way. I'm looking all over the place. Two of Wands in reverse. Inability to make a decision. There was some situation in the past that is also described by Nine of Pentacles. I don't know how are you in these times, in Corona times, and what happened in your life, or did you got influenced with something that turned your pentacles around, and maybe put you in a situation where you cannot move forward or make some decision that you need to make, or some plans got disturbed, I definitely see that something was that this Nine of Pentacles, that stability, that happiness, you see, it's like really a card of stability. We have our pentacles, we are happy, we are reaching out for the fruits of our labor. Everything is perfect and great. We love it. We are happy with our life. But in this situation, when it's reversed, it's obviously lacking that, or it's not there was no ability to achieve this situation. So we got ourselves in the moment of not being able to make a decision. We got stuck. So probably, my Scorpios, you got stuck somewhere in the past on some situation. Maybe I'm saying material situation. But as I can see here, the Empress in the present position, and okay, Judgment in the reverse. The Empress in the present position looks very happy and stable, and she doesn't have obviously so much problems, and maybe some things are finally getting on the place. It's a strong feminine energy, so even if you are a male or a female, I mean, these energies can be influencing you on some way now at this moment. Maybe you are thinking about family, maybe you're thinking about some romantic partner that is going to be stable, that has everything that you want. Or maybe you have now this situation. The Judgment in reverse, describing this Empress. It can be either that you cannot, that there, I don't know, maybe there isn't a need to make a judgment, or that it's not, you are not able to make it for some reason. Or I just want to see, just a minute. I know this is not something people like. I just want to see what the judgment, about the judgment, something. And then I will tell you what I think. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, let's say that like this. The Empress, standing in her throne, owning everything, very stable, feminine energy, intuitive energy, family oriented. She's very, very like, it's the highest form of feminine energy is in this card. A lack of judgment, self-doubt, not being able to get out of some shadow situation, or maybe not accepting this Empress mode. This is also a possibility that something here in your present now is stopping you from getting into this emotion, or into this state, or into this Empress mode. So whatever it is, and as I see throughout the reading, I think it's very like, it's dealing with emotions for sure. So I will see now. I will go no further with the cards. But in the present position, there is obviously some lack of or something stopping you to come to this Empress mode, like completely, fully. And in the challenge, it says it's the Lovers. There is justice again. I mean, it's not judgment, but justice in reverse, and Nine of Wands. I will see there. So these cards are telling me that either you are dealing with some inability to get into, like, let's say, balance in your life, to somehow balance masculine and feminine. This Lovers card doesn't have to be lovers, you know. It can be lovers, but since here I see this Empress, I think it's also that my Scorpios are maybe out of balance somehow, and they are not giving themselves enough love, you know. They're not accepting that they need to balance this feminine and masculine in them, that there is obviously some kind of like imbalance, you know, in that way, and they're not coming to a victory, you know. This was all in reverse, so everything is like, it's not, nothing is in the right way somehow. But in the clarification, we have Nine of Cups, Star, and Five of Wands, but in reverse. So for me, this means that, like this Empress, if you are able finally to, you know, get to your balance, if you are finally able to accept yourself the way you are, you know, accept your feminine and masculine side, you know, put this energies into some harmony, not be too sensitive, not maybe be too harsh, you know, in a situation. Finding a balance can really put you in a position where you are like completely enjoying everything that you have, that you are enjoying your cups, you know, that you can be emotionally open to everything that is coming your way, that you are not going to be stuck, you know, into indecision. And obviously these cards, I think, are also good advice, you know. There's obviously need for you to do some kind of compromise, because here I see this Five of Wands, this obviously there were some battles, and this Nine of Wands in reverse, it's showing that there were some battles, that there was something that you were dealing with, that maybe it made you feel weaker, maybe it made you feel more sensitive, maybe it made you feel like you are like you are out of your, you know, balance. Because as long as there's the Star and this Nine of Cups in upright, there is a clear, like, confirmation that all you need to do is, you know, come into this balance. And I know this is like, sounds hard, but look, singing, dancing, you know, try it. You know, just make things simpler, don't make them so complicated. Maybe getting into your emotions, maybe acknowledging those emotions, and, you know, acknowledging self as a star, but not in some egomaniac, egotistical way, but really, you know, finding out, uh, um, accepting what is, you know, making you a star. What are your qualities? What is the best that you can offer? You know, what remind yourself, you know, what are your positive sides, you know. Don't be negative, don't go into self-doubt, criticizing yourself or hating everyone around who is doing the same, or maybe giving you some negative comment or whatever, because there is a really nice energy there for, I mean, Empress in the present. If and there is actually, I didn't say this, but in the, you will see in advice of spirit, there is the Empress again, so it keeps repeating. And I'm sure that these energies would be amazing if you would, you know, turn the story around and accept, you know, start to accept yourself the way you are, you know, start loving yourself, start accepting the, you know, making the feminine and masculine energies, you know, somehow balanced, you know, balance them out. Don't put so much, like, energy into one type of behaviors. because you definitely need to communicate clearly and compromise, and this will not work if you will be in the, let's say, emperor or some really really strong masculine energy, because you know this conversation that you maybe need to have, or maybe something that you need to change, I think it needs a bit more like I don't know, maybe it needs a little more of feminine energy, softer energy, to calm things down. Whatever it was, if there was some kind of like conflict, or if you found yourself into this situation, where you had to fight something too much, or where you were working really hard on achieving something, on getting to this situation, star and emotional balance and happiness and all the riches, are coming your way. So if there was something like that, you really need, I think, to get more into this like feminine, softer energies. In the up advice from spirit is Knight of Cups in reverse. So, and it's explained with Empress and Four of Swords in reverse. So I would say that well, emotions run high probably, whatever it is, it's explained with these two cards. I think that there is an emotional imbalance, and I would also again repeat, I think that really this Empress, I think there is a need for this more softer energies in your life. I don't think that I mean, I can be very specific, if you have a partner and you are having some imbalanced situation or fights with your partner, you are definitely lacking some calmer energies. And if you are the one who is pursuing this communication, or if it's someone very close to you, it can be a family member, it doesn't have to be your partner. But if there's, I'm sorry, I'm just keep moving this all the time. If there's a partner or someone who you are like having some problems with, or there is like imbalanced energies there, I think you should definitely try to get into this like softer energy, try to calm yourself down, try to compromise as much as you can, and definitely get out of overthinking, get out of feeling like nobody understands you, get out of feeling alone or abandoned, or nothing will change or something like this. If there is any energies like this, you have to get out of them as soon as possible. But try to be softer, try to get on your feminine side, connect yourself with the Empress, maybe go into nature, try to hear yourself, try to balance yourself out as much as you can, to get to that situation where you can maybe hear yourself better, if you are like in the place where there's a lot of people, or maybe you are in a situation where you can like concentrate with everyone around you. Just take a break, go somewhere and relax, and just try to go within, dance, go and dance, listen to the music, dance and sing, somewhere in the forest. Perfect. Because outcome is a lot of things, busy outcome. Okay, outcome is the Hanged Man, and this is for me always funny when this appears, because yeah, you need a change of perspective, obviously. There is definitely feeling like things are not the way you would love them to be, or like a relationship you are in are not really working the way you want them to work. And there is always, even if everything you think it's fine, maybe there is a place for improvement, I don't know. But this Hanged Man is described by Ace of Wands in reverse, by Death and Rebirth in reverse, by Page of Swords, by Devil in reverse, and by Ten of Swords in reverse. So, to be honest with you, this kind of showing me how hard it is for Scorpio to change their perspective. and how many things have to go, how many things go totally in the reverse mode when you are trying to do something, and then it ends up with the 10 of Swords. Look. So I don't know what's going on with you, my Scorpio, but it's not good to have a Ace of Wands in reverse. It's a wonderful creative energy that can bring you in a position where you can really find yourself doing something that you truly love, connecting with someone who you truly love also, it's possibility. Death in rebirth is like not finishing a cycle. You don't want to keep going in the same direction. You don't want to be just in the same direction all the time. You want to die, but you want to be rebirth also. You don't want to like stuck stop yourself from making this change, because it's a big huge change for you. If you are going to make it, if you are going to go into this little more feminine energy and not be so like strong or whatever, just be more gentle, I think it's a big change for you, and I don't think it can keep you comfortable for a long time. You are a Page of Swords, let's say, in a way, you're always learning something new. You always want to know the best. You want to expand your horizons. You want to do everything, but that also brings a price. The Devil in reverse and 10 of Swords are very, very not nice cards. It's like a lack of passion. It's getting stuck, in a situation, in a mental situation. It's overthinking. It's losing energy because we are not moving from the like the pain that we are feeling at that moment. We are just getting stuck, and this is really not good. So for me, from this reading, I can tell you, please. Change your perspective. Use the ability, to connect yourself with the softer feminine energies. I'm not saying be gay or something, or change your like not that. I'm really saying just, connect yourself with your feminine side. Do something that will. And look, singing and dancing is really so like the best way. I would really say that it's sometimes the mystery is in simple solutions. So maybe this opens you up for something. Maybe it opens you up to see how it feels to be like totally free and unattached to any worries, to anything that is like, just circling and going into this 10 of Swords mode. How it is to feel completely relaxed and even feeling a bit stupid, like just go and feel stupid. Just go and feel stupid. I'm sorry, this maybe sounds really stupid, but just relax that mind of yours. Relax. You don't have to learn everything in one day. You don't have to spend all your time in learning. You don't have to spend all your time in working. You can spend your time in having fun, dancing, singing, relaxing, doing something that you don't usually do, doing something that can put you in the state where really, there is just like easy breezy air going on. And I see some air energy here. The star is air energy. Lovers are air energy. There's also, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. There is Libra. There's a lot of air energy here. Yeah. There's swords. There's wands, pentacles, a little pentacles, but not much. I think that everything in this month of May for you could be into getting into this emotional stability and getting away from overthinking, getting away from, constantly circling around and not finishing the cycles that you need to finish that can bring you, into a better place, into a situation where you can maybe understand yourself better and everyone around you, So really like whatever it is, it could take some time. I don't know. It seems to me from these cards like this is something that keeps repeating, and there is always a lack of some softer and feminine side to come out. You know, it's not. Maybe you don't know how to do it. You know, maybe you don't know how to connect yourself to your softer and feminine side. And I told you maybe dancing and singing could be the way, because this is kind of like, you know, you're moving and you're doing your stuff, and women are kind of maybe more open to this, but men should do it, if nothing else, in their home and just relax and do it. You know, don't care. Nobody will know. Nobody will see you. Just relax, put some music, dance, and pretend like nobody's there. Okay, and there is two messages. I'm taking messages from Whispers of Love also. And you got the first message you got is the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. And this beautiful card, you know. And the other one is love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. There you go. So love is everywhere. And I would again say that this, I think, is connected with this. That you have to really shift your focus to love. Really shift your focus to this warm energy, softer energies. You know, maybe really, you know, maybe you should really go on and maybe try looking for someone, you know, with whom you could be. I mean, open yourself up. Maybe there is someone you like. Maybe you should, you know, try with that. Maybe if you're my masculine, you go and, you know, connect yourself a little bit with someone you like, your feminine. You know, I don't know, you know, however it works in your relationship. You know, masculine, masculine, feminine, feminine. But there's always this like two different feminine masculine energies. So somebody is more masculine, somebody is more feminine. You know, I'm like whatever the day is like, depends. Sometimes more masculine, sometimes more feminine. So, you know, we have it in us, and the best thing to learn is to balance, and how to balance these energies out, you know, and maybe even be able to, you know, sometimes control them. So definitely for you, open yourself up emotionally, bring yourself into your Empress mode, into your feminine side. You know, look at this beautiful woman. Oh, I love this card. I don't know, maybe, you know, some of you maybe are even, you know, I don't know why this just came to my mind, but maybe some of you are in a marriage and you're trying to have a baby. I don't know why this happened. I just saw this Empress and she's pregnant. So maybe you need to connect with your partner and, you know, talk about it clearly, communicate to them clearly that you are ready, you know, for a step forward. You know, you want more from your partner than just, you know, like loving relationship, or maybe just a relationship. Maybe you want marriage, maybe you want to, you know, conceive a child together, you know. Even those corona times are kind of weird times, but I think a lot of people are doing this now. You know, they were stuck at home. What else to do? Better to, you know, make love than fight. Okay, I don't know why, but this is just one card for you coming out. I don't really understand why is this happening. Let me see. If it's not coming out, I will take the one that came out. It was just one, so maybe for you, Scorpio, and I will take that one then. So what you got is break the chain. And it says here, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. I always explain this card like it's a card that says that we have to break the chain, you know. Ancestral patterns means that there is something in our family that keeps repeating, that keeps, you know, circling, that maybe we are repeating. Especially, I think the best way is to see it in a relationship, you know, when you see yourself doing the same thing your mom did or your father did, and this exactly the thing that you hated, you know, in their relationship, and now it's happening to you. So definitely I think we are always like finding ourselves in some patterns, and I think it's really good that if there is really something that keeps repeating and our parents or our families didn't were not able to you know change this, that it's time for us to do it, because it will bring healing, and it will definitely rewrite the future for everyone that's coming after us, because whatever we change in this situation, whatever ancestral pattern we change in this life, we are bringing better future for someone ahead, because they will not going to have to deal with this kind of shit, pardon my French. So I think definitely it's good to maybe, you know, look at the patterns. And I'm sure Scorpios obviously did that, because you are kind of like that, like energies like that, you know, you like to go very deep into details, and you're very pragmatic. So you probably saw this already, but it won't be solved with hating them, you know, or thinking they're stupid and you're smart. This is not the way to solve it. If there is an ancestral pattern happening, you have to break the chain by doing it, not just overthinking about it or thinking about it. You will never break anything if you are not doing it yourself, you know. If you don't do it yourself, you will never know what is the real way to do it, you know. This is just overthinking and thinking, and thinking doesn't bring a solution. You see that something happened with your parents or your partners or whatever, but if you're stuck in your like, I'm alone and I'm satisfied just to be like that and I don't need anyone else, I will just take care of but my material wealth, you will never heal, you will never break the chain, and you will never rewrite your future. So be very mindful of what it is that you have to break you know, the chain from, and what is the way to do it. You know, there is not just one way, and I don't know all the ways, of course, but I know that whatever we do, we see the best result when we find ourselves in the same situation. You know, when I see that I did something wrong and then I find myself in the same situation and I do it differently and I see a different result and I feel much better, then I feel like I actually did something. While I'm just talking about it and, you know, like thinking that I know everything and there's nothing I need to learn more about it or do in a different way, nothing changes. Nothing. I just keep repeating the same cycle. So maybe this is also something that you should think about. You know, find new ways. Find new ways. Oh my God, this is Scorpio, really. You have a very, very clear messages to finally, you know, clean up some. Oh, this is too much, but I will take that one. And I will make just one more. Everything wants to come out for you, but these are really clear, kind of clear messages, I have to say. Okay, okay. So, yeah, okay. So there's like 5 cards, but I like to take more of these cards because they kind of tell a story without even like, you know, reading or doing some like long clarification of what is there. But it says healing chaos. It's your first card. Your second card is openness. This wonderful moon. Then it says flexibility. And then it says opportunity and security. And I think that this is something that you really like to feel, you know, secure. So I would say like, I'm sorry, I would say like, you have to heal your chaos. You have to be open, flexible and the opportunity will come, and with the opportunity, the security. And this is really like, what could be like, you know, everything set into 5 cards. There is something you need to heal from. You need to heal some chaos. And sometimes in chaos, you know, it's good to be calm. That's the right way to do it, not to like panic or be crazy in the chaos. It's good to be calm. You have to be open for whatever it's coming, and maybe for messages that you're getting from your wonderful tarot reader. Flexible, definitely, because here there was also a compromise and, communicate clearly and everything like this. An opportunity will show up and everything will be in a, I think, I mean, there is no way that opportunity won't show up. It's just the way you will accept it, or the way you will, be open to that, or what you will, in what way will you approach this opportunity. But if you do all this, there is security waiting for you. There is security. This is security, like in a security that you feel from inside, physical security, like in material wealth. You will always also be secured, so there won't be any worries, about money and stuff like this. So really just heal, because it's bringing you fortune, love, and very nice opportunities and security. So, dear Scorpio, I hope this was okay for you, this reading, that I was able to say something that will resonate with you. Please, please, please comment, like, subscribe, share, whatever, to help me grow this channel and to make me do more videos. These are first videos, so I now need to get some more pushes. So thank you for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye bye. Kiss.